Tony DeVito is the owner of Trattoria La Festa, an Italian restaurant in Stowe, Vermont. Throughout his career, he's weathered many economic setbacks, but nothing on the scale of the coronavirus pandemic.
In 35 years of business, we went through 4 recessions. The high-tech bubble, the banking crash, the 2008, all sorts of disasters, but nothing of this magnitude.
When the state-mandated restaurants shut in March, he pivoted to takeout, but that didn't make up for the losses in revenue for on-site dining.
Takeout represents probably 33-34% of a normal check average from an a la carte dinner.
Seated diners tend to spend more on alcohol and extras like appetizers and desserts. Outdoor dining was later permitted, as was indoor dining with limited capacity. That helped. So did several rounds of grants from the government. But revenues are still down roughly 40%, and he's barely keeping up with costs. He's now pinning his hopes on a new round of stimulus targeting the bar and restaurant industries. In early March, President Biden signed the $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan. It includes the Restaurant Revitalization Fund, more than $28 billion set aside for the restaurant and bar industries. Industry advocates say this package is the best yet, as there are no requirements to retain staff, unlike other rounds of stimulus.
So the Restaurant Revitalization Fund provides straight grants to restaurants with a long list of eligible expenses from rent, payroll, debt service, and all these other expenses that we've really just piled up over the past year plus.
Restaurants will receive funding equal to their pandemic revenue losses. There's a cap of $5 million per physical location, and no business will receive more than $10 million. When the portal first goes live, priority will be given to businesses owned by women, veterans, and minorities. 3 weeks later, it will be opened up to all restaurant owners. DeVito is worried the funds will be gobbled up by the big guys.
They can get there to the application process so much faster. It's like the Ferrari vs the Fiat 500. We little people with we wear 10 different hats, so we don't have the speed to get to those application forms like corporate America does.
Ricci says smaller businesses have a better chance this time because funds are not available to publicly traded companies or restaurant companies with more than 20 locations.
So it's really designed for independent restaurants, those types that don't have the resources of the larger corporations and that have been hit so hard for so long in such a unique way and who really desperately need this support to keep going.
Karina, CGTN.